Hello, my beautiful people. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening. Today I am getting ready to cook my dinner, and I got a great head of cabbage from the pantry, and I wanted to fry that up before it went bad. So I'm going to be cutting that up, and the darker green leaves are my favorite part, y'all. But I probably let it stay in the refrigerator a little bit too long. But we're gonna work it out no matter what. Welcome back to all of my wonderful subscribers. Welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so very much for finding my channel interesting enough to support me. I fried some bacon up a couple of days ago, and I used some bacon grease, and I have a little bit left. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. I don't want to put too much in here. Put that in there. And this is the bacon. Oink, 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 oink. This is the bacon that I fried up. And I'm not really a big bacon eater. I like turkey bacon, but this is the bacon that I fried up. And so I'm just going to hold off and maybe make some BLTs out of it, because I did finally break down and buy some bread from Aldi's. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. I'm going to be using some minced garlic. I hope you can see that. And I'm going to chop up some onions. And I'm going to put that in there and heat it up with the bacon grease. And then I'm going to chop up my head of cabbage. It's not a big head, as you can see. It's a very small one, but it's just for me. And I'm going to get that frying in my pot. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to make with it yet. We'll just have to go. But let me wash my hands real quick. Of course, you know I have a sink full of hot soapy water. So we're going to get this going. And I'm going to shake up this. I need to get another jar. And every time I go to the Dollar Tree, I forget. But it's okay. I'm going to put some garlic in there, because woo-hoo-hoo, that gives it some good taste. And then I'm going to chop up an onion real quick. Put the cabbage to the side. I hope you guys can see this. Let's set that back while we're doing this. And if you don't want smelly onion fingers, you can always use some gloves. But me, I chop it up so fast, I don't even worry about it. So I usually have a bag over here for garbage, and I'll get that in a few minutes. And when I'm chopping stuff, it's so funny because I always have problems. I always try to chop my fingernails. I don't try, it just happens. But we're just going to get this little piece of onion in here real quick, because we don't want smelly onion hands or fingers. And I'm going to put that in there. You don't need much. Just need a little bit, just for flavoring. This is a piece that didn't really chop up, so you see my little Dollar Tree chopping block. I love this thing. It's the biggest one they've ever had so far. I'm going to take another small little piece of onion. I don't need much, just to make sure there's enough in there. Take that outer shell out of there. I love cabbage, you guys. Y'all know how much I love broccoli. Well, I love cabbage as much as I love broccoli. So I really, really do. And you can, you know, boil your cabbage, fry your cabbage, whatever you want. I don't know. It's just whatever you like to do. And then we're going to get this pot on. I'm going to put that on medium cook for right now. And then I'm going to cut up my cabbage, and I'll be right back, guys. La 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 la. Okay, you guys, I've got the cabbage in. I hope you can see. I've got the cabbage in, and I just want to make sure each piece of cabbage gets a coating of that oil and garlic and onions. You get it all mixed in here. And then like any other dish of cabbage, you're just gonna let that cook down. And depending on how much seasoning the bacon grease has already given it, I will season it with a little bit of salt and pepper and red pepper flakes. So we want to just get it all nice and coated. It's not even a full pan. Usually a head of cabbage will give me a full, you know, pan, but this is fine. This is from the pantry, so beggars can't be choosers. So we're going to let that cook down. If y'all could smell my house just from the garlic and onions, y'all would be like, woohoo, like I am, woohoo. The Pillsbury dough guy. Alright, so I got my garbage together. I'm going to put my onion back in my plastic bag. And get all this stuff put back in the refrigerator. And I was going to put some green peppers in it too, but I changed my mind. So we're just going to go from here, put the garlic back, the onions, the peppers, and clean up my area. I got cabbage everywhere, all on the floor, and I just swept the floor, but I have to sweep and mop today, so it's no big deal. This is my day. I'm going to try to clean my floors, because they are dirty. I'm so tired yesterday making cake orders, and well, I made a cake for my aunt's 88th birthday, but I also worked yesterday, so my body just can't take it anymore, you guys. I came home and I sat out for the rest of the day. I'm going to get my chicken broth out, and I'm going to get my other skillet out where I'm going to kind of like just sear the pot stickers. This is kind of like a 1 meal, it will be a 1 meal dish. So let me see if I can get my pan out for my pot stickers. Sorry for the noise, y'all. And now I'm going to use that pan, my old trusty standby, the one I use all the time for most everything. I'm going to wipe that clean. I don't know if you can hear the cabbage, but we're going to get that chicken broth. Chicken broth, where's chicken broth? I don't know what I do with it, y'all. I've got everything so crammed up in here right now. Even my refrigerator shelf tried to collapse yesterday. I was like, what? No, you're not. I didn't realize I had everything so crammed up in there, but when I'm working and my back is giving me problems where I can't stand, this is the great value 33% less sodium chicken broth from Walmart that I ordered on with my online shopping. So I will be using a little bit of that once the grease wears down, because I'm trying to make fried cabbage, but I want the chicken broth in there because I'm going to be adding some pot stickers in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in this pan right here, and I'm going to try to just braise. Here's my olive oil. I just want to get the pot stickers in here. Let's heat that skillet up. Not really sure how much I'm going to use here. So the rear, medium. And I just got tired of going back and forth to the Dollar Tree buying the little bags, and the last time I went they didn't have any. They only had the pork, and I don't like the pork, I only like the chicken. So on my online Walmart order I did purchase a big bag of the pot stickers, the chicken pot stickers. So I'm going to make those. And anytime you bring something out of the freezer and it might be stuck together, I just use my trusty little mallet. Just loosen it up. Don't break your bag. You just want to break them up a little bit. Oh, these cabbage, they smell heavenly. La 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 la. I can't help it, you guys. Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm out of my funk. It has passed once again. Thank you, Jesus. And that was a heavy one. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, but we all have our crosses to bear. So now I'm going to get that on. Make sure that pot gets coated very well. I need to get some seasoning out. I have been using a lot of this tahini and it has just been wonderful. Let's see, what did we say we're going to use for the cabbage? Crushed red pepper. I have so many seasonings in here. I have to declutter my spice cabinet once again, as I have to do with everything else, because it has become a pain. So I don't know, I hope you guys can see this. This is the Kingsford Garlic Herbs All-Purpose Seasoning by Badia or Badea. I don't know how you pronounce that correctly. Rustic Tuscan style. And I basically use this in everything. And I went back to the Dollar Tree to see if I could find some more, and I was not able to yet. But I'm pretty sure I'll run across it somewhere. So I'm going to put that in there. I like my cabbage really seasoned. This is a great value onion powder. And I'm going to put that in there. And we're going to put some crushed red pepper in here. Be careful with this top here because this is great value. I think it's the Dollar Tree one that I usually have problems with. But be careful either way because you can ruin your pot of cabbage by putting too much crushed red pepper in here. But you can't make a pot of cabbage without having some crushed red pepper in it. That's just my opinion, y'all. You don't have to agree. But that's how I was raised. That's how my mom always made her cabbage. And I've never eaten it any other way. So we're going to just keep on keeping on. I'm going to stir that all up, and then I will taste that later on after the cabbage is nice and tender. Looks good, it smells good. I've got that coating on everything. That garlic and onion is all mixed up in here. And I hear my grease sizzling over here for my pot stickers. So I'm going to get this bag open, and this is a resealable bag, which I'm so happy about because, yeah, pull that down like this and open it. And they still haven't all broken up, but that's okay. We're just going to put those in there. And I tell y'all, I can make this whole bag. Let me turn it down a little bit. Grease is already popping. I can make this whole bag and eat it because I'm making this for enough. I'm trying to make enough for a few days. I want to make enough. I love these pot stickers. I just absolutely love them. Chinese ravioli is what they call them, another name. And they're so good. You don't want to crowd the pot, so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I might do a double batch here. But I only have a little bit of cabbage. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit. Close that bag back up. And I want to let those get a little bit of brown on them before I add some chicken broth. And the cabbage is cooking. So, yeah, we're cooking with gas here, y'all. We're cooking with gas. No, mine's is electric, but we're cooking with gas. And I'm going to cut my, I didn't mean to order this big one, but I'm so glad I did, so I don't have to reorder so much, because I do use a lot of chicken broth in the place of water. It just gives your food just so much more flavor. Like if you're boiling some rice or pastas, you use half water and half chicken broth or beef broth, whatever is your fancy. But if you use half and half, it just gives your food just so much more flavor. So I stumbled across that, believe me. I'm learning as I go as well. And this is my little Dollar Tree tongs, which I like because it's lightweight. My original one is very heavy, very, but I like it. This is the one I've always used, but sometimes this doesn't always work. So anyway, right now I'm going to attempt to use that one to turn my pot stickers over. And I'm going to keep on checking my cabbage because I don't want them to stick once all the grease is gone down here in the bottom. And that's going to be where the chicken broth and water is going to come in. And I want enough in here to make this kind of like a bowl dish, not a plate dish. You'll see in the end when I'm done with them. So instead of eating it out of a plate, you're going to eat it out of a bowl. So we're going to let those brown. Let those pot stickers brown, and I'm going to turn those, and I'm going to let the cabbage get nice and tender, and I'll be back, guys. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye. Okay, you guys, I got a second batch of pot stickers going here, and I've already added my pot stickers to the cabbage mixture. And when that is done, you have a full course meal here. You have the pasta, you have the meat inside the pasta, and you have your cabbage. So you've got your carbs, your meat, and your veggies. So if you want to make something else with this or add something else into it, you can. But to me, this is a full meal right here. And I'm going to let those cook up on both sides like I did the first batch. And inside these pot stickers, you always get the sauce package in these ones. But I never use them. They have way too much sodium in them for me. So I might save them for something else. I don't know. But I very rarely use them. And I still got like a quarter bag of pot stickers left. So I will be back when this meal is complete. Because I'm hungry, hungry, hungry. Okay. I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye. Okay, you guys. This set got a nice little brown on it. And I'm getting ready to take them out and put them into the pot of cabbage. And then I'm just going to lower this down on simmer, which is already on. You can see it. It's already on simmer. So I'm going to just keep it like this, and I'm going to add the rest of these pot stickers in here and just let it sit here and let that cabbage get nice and tender. And then that will be my dinner. Hopefully for a couple of days, because I don't know if anybody else has a habit of when you come back in the kitchen after you've eaten your dinner and you go to put away the food and you start eating it again. Oh my God, am I a pig or what? But I have been doing that a lot here lately. I go to put away the food and I'm supposed to be making it to last for a few days. But as I'm trying to put it away, I start eating the stuff right out of the pot, y'all. Right out of the pot. So this looks really good. I have tasted those cabbage, y'all. I forgot to add salt to it, so I had to put some salt in here. But as soon as I put that salt in here, y'all, it just went pow! It just made a sister feel like dancing. She's a dancing machine. Oh my God. Y'all forgive me, but don't forgive me. I swear this cabbage made me feel like dancing, y'all. And that's the song that came back to my mind. She's a dancing machine. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will come back and show you once I plate this up. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for all the love and support you show my channel. I shall be back. She's a dancing machine. Ooh, baby. Okay, my beautiful people. I did decide to throw in a pan of cornbread, which I almost overcooked. I went and sat down and forgot to put the timer on, y'all. And I started smelling that cornbread. You talk about a sister jumping up as much as I can jump up. But I just decided to make some cornbread because I just thought the dish just wasn't complete without a nice big piece of cornbread. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. I am getting ready to go and sit down and eat my dinner because I am starving. Love you guys. Remember, be kind to each other. The world is big enough for us all, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and everyone have a blessed day. Bye. Yummers.